And the Stanley Cup, for the first time in history, is coming to San Jose, California. Get out of the way, Anaheim. Get out of the way, LA. Get out of the way, Vancouver. Get out of the way, Las Vegas. Get out of the way, Chicago. Get out of our way. San Jose has realized a dream. Every player on this team has finally done it. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my NHL 21 franchise mode here in San Jose, California, year number 7 offseason, as the reigning, defending Stanley Cup champions. We finally did it. 33 episodes, 34, something like that. And what a run to the cup. Wow. I mean, where do I even begin? If you didn't watch the playoffs seriously, this is one of, the most insane playoffs I've ever gone through. We've had a reverse sweep before, but this was something else. First round Vegas, the reigning Cup champions, we beat them in 7 somehow off of horrific goaltending all playoffs long. Seriously, the goal we got, not a whole lot of great games from our goalies until it really mattered the most. We go down 2-0 against the Anaheim Ducks, who are the current President's Trophy winners, and we beat them in 7 somehow after 2 straight OT winners. And then the Chicago Blackhawks, who, if you don't recall, a couple years earlier, I want to say year 4, year 5, I want to say year 4-ish, we made it to the Western Conference Finals. We jump in last minute. I think we were up by a goal, and I'm like, we're going to beat Chicago, easy peasy lemon for breezy. We jump in, we lose that game, and we lose to the Chicago Blackhawks. I think they went on to win a championship, but we beat them. And then we faced the Florida Panthers, who I think also haven't won a championship in this franchise mode. Stocked full of talent. Where do you even begin? Aaron Ekblad. Then you got Barkov, Huberdeau. An absolutely insane team. Anton Lundell, I want to say, is on their squad. Spencer Knight actually had a really decent series. 3-1 win, 3-2 overtime win. And then we go up 3-0. And we lose 1, we lose 2, and then win in Game 6 to clinch our first Stanley Cup. I'm gonna say a year. 1991 is the year the San Jose Sharks were introduced to the NHL as an expansion team from California. The Kings weren't great yet. I mean, I think they had just gotten Gretzky. They had just gotten Gretzky. The California Golden Seals left 20-ish years before. Less than that, actually. But this team, after LA wins their championship, Anaheim wins their championship. 1991. That's a long time to be cupless. A long drought. So many opportunities. A prime Joe Thornton, prime Patrick Marleau, Pavelski, Burns, Vlasic. This team has been so close so many times. But this, the year of our Lord, 2027, the San Jose Sharks finally did it. Round of applause to me, the GM, and the players, and you guys at home supporting this channel on our way to 2,000 subscribers. I think this was a fantastic, weird year for the San Jose Sharks. After a mediocre 51 win season, when it could have been, we could have easily have won 60 plus games with the roster we had, but EA voodoo and goaltending, and now we're somehow celebrating. We're the champions. And how did we get here? Which players got us here? I mean, up and down the lineup, I gotta congratulate everybody on this team. We gave it one more year. If you look back a year or two ago, we're like, okay, this team can't get it done. Guys like, I mean, Brock Besser was coming off of, in our Ross this season. He didn't play as well as I was hoping. And a point per game season is fantastic. But I wasn't expecting this. 35 points. 21 goals. Which I think if I Google it, I should have Googled. Why did I not Google it? Hey Siri. Most goals in a Stanley Cup playoffs. Come on. There we go. Come on. 19 is the most by Reggie Leach. Brock Besser has an NHL record under his books. 21 in 26. Round of applause to my assistant GMs. The players on this team. We gave it one more year, and somehow we got it done. I think I said earlier this season, we're really going to need our top guys to have these 30-point playoffs if we needed them. And they showed up finally. The captain, Shane Wright, with a couple game winners under his belt. He's the franchise, baby. We wouldn't be here without our captain. Got him for 6 more years at $10 million. Worth it. Brad Lambert. This franchise has really turned around since we traded Kim Gortz. And that was, a controversial trade in the fact that, I was really sticking to my guns with Kim Gortz. Oh, he's a playoff performer, but Brad Lambert turns around and turns this team into a Stanley Cup champion. I'm not sure if Kim Gortz would have done it here because he's not doing it in Nashville. It's not his fault, but you know what I mean. Cole Perfetti, Jack Quinn, 2 guys who are being severely underpaid, who will make $8+ million a piece at the end of their deals, but let's not worry about that right now. Timo Meier, the heart and soul of this team, with some important goals under, if I used to use the expression under his belt one more time, I'm going to delete my channel. But he's the heart and soul of this team. What can I say? His name was in trade rumors the first 4 years of this franchise mode, maybe the entire franchise mode, consistently getting 60 points. We know he's gonna get worse over the coming years because he's at 30 and he's getting to that age, but I love him and we got to give him our appreciation. Absolute machine. I love him. Terry Oshie, I believe this is his sophomore season. It is. We kept him in the AHL to begin the season, transferred, I want to say, Daniel Roux to the AHL and brought up Terry Oshie. Fantastic player for us. 69 regular season game, 12 points in the playoffs. Really good for us. Cody Glass wasn't great in the postseason, but our bottom 6 sort of got the their crap rocked, as politely as I can put it. Aiden Myers wasn't anything special, but I do have to, realize that I didn't put them on the power play, and they're really only playing penalty kill. Dallas Rita and Aiden Myers might be 2 names who are leaving. Dallas Rita is almost a definite. I'm pretty sure I'm getting rid of Dallas Rita, and a couple other names are going to leave, and that's just business. We won a championship, so it hurts to get rid of my championship guys, but we have so many fantastic young guys coming up. Let's go ahead and check the defense. Cale Makar's a god. 34 playoff points, which was 1 less than Brock Besser. Ryan Merkley was a beast. Philip Roenick, whose contract is up, who I'm sort of debating. We were going to let him go, and I really gave this team an ultimatum. I said, if you don't make the Stanley Cup Finals, I am blowing this team up the first time we make it. We're 1-0. Technically 1-1 in our franchise's history, but as GM of this team, 1-0, that's 100%. My math works out. Our defense was good. I'm happy with our defense. Goaltending, just absolute wash. Just horrific. Horrific goaltending all around. Noronen gave us a good finals. Good as he was physically capable of doing, even though he's an 87 overall. Our goaltending future is in doubt. The good news is our top 3 goalies are all RFAs, which, you can look at it as good and bad news, but at least we retain their rights. Coming up in the AHL, you got a guy like Christensen, 73 overall. He's not going to be ready just yet. Forward-wise, you got Brett Harrison, who I would love to try out in my bottom 6 because I'm not sure if Jonathan Toews is going to stay on much longer. Daniel Roux and a couple other prospects just chilling out here in the AHL who I'm not sure is going to be ready just yet. Novak is another trading piece. Dmitriev and Kirka might make the... I'm not Kirka. He's not going to make it. Medium top 4 defensemen just never grow in this game. But Dmitriev, maybe, if he grows. Yeah, I love the future of this team, but we finally have that championship under our belt, which means we can, play around. Maybe make a really massive trade, send a bunch of our assets to a team for, maybe a first overall pick. I guess we will see, but, as the AHL playoffs aren't over, but I want to say, our AHL team looks to have lost in the finals. That's tragic, but a fantastic run for the organization. We won the cup. I don't care about anything else. Let's go ahead, check out the awards. Stanley Cup champions. We got through Vegas, we got through Chicago, we got through Anaheim, and the Florida Panthers. Cool. President's Trophy winners, Anaheim Ducks. Obviously, we won the Western Conference Trophy, and Florida Panthers, poor franchise. Trevor Zegras, he wins Art Ross and Hart Memorial. James Norris goes to Jake Sanderson. He scored almost 50 goals as a defenseman. He deserved it. I sent my vote to him anyways. Nikita Kucherov wins the Lady Byng. Calder goes to MJ3. Congratulations, first subscriber created player with a Calder. Good for them. Conn Smythe, Brad Lambert. Oh my God. I'm such a good GM. But you guys are great for me too. Thank you guys. I couldn't have done it without you. Vezina, Andrei Vasilevsky. John Gibson's going to win the William M. Jennings. Bill Masterton goes to... Oh, poor Nashville. Oh, Jack Adams goes to Washington's coach. Ryan O'Reilly wins the Frank J. Selke. Ted Lindsay goes to Trevor Zegras, and he also wins the Maurice Richard. So, Anaheim had a great season, but we won the Stanley Cup. That feels nice to say. I thought we were in year 7. I'm like, okay, we're going to have to cap this off at 10. At 10 years. How do we not win a championship? But we did it. In year 7, finally. It feels so gosh darn good. But before we go to the draft, I want to, maybe sign and trade when we get to the draft. So expiring players, Dallas Rita, Roenick, and Aiden Myers. Aiden Myers, if he's cheap, I would love to bring him back. He's not happy with ice time. He's not really happy with anything right now. But how much would you cost? 2.4 for 2 years. He'd still be an RFA at the end of that deal. 8 years is only going to be 5.6. I would love to just keep him in the organization because he's 21. He's going to be 22 next year. He's still got that trade value. I'll keep, 2.45. I'll give that to him. He's Stanley Cup champion. Might as well. Dallas Rita might be the sign and trade guy. I really don't want him on this team, and he really hasn't impressed me. His stats are great. I like him as a player. He hasn't turned into what I want him to be exactly. We've been fortunate enough to have insane top 6 talent. He's just not good enough to crack the top 6 on this current team. Who's he going to be? Who do you put him in front of? Do you put him on the power play? He's scoring 40 points this season. He's going to blossom wherever he goes, which means, I got to part with him, and it's going to have to be for something big. So I'd rather... I think a team would take a chance on him because he's an RFA with trade. Yeah, I'm not going to sign him either way. Goalies we're not going to worry about because goalies are voodoo, and I don't care about them this very second. Actually, if there's a team... actually, I might actually give... They'll be easy to trade away either way. These RFAs are not hard to trade away. Now, the question is, which goalie's going? Because Kuleshov wasn't great. None of them were great. I think we'll get to the draft. Goalies are weird. We could go with a 76 overall and it'll be like a god for us next season because Voodoo Aiden Myers is going to sign that contract, 2-year make or break deal for him. Show if he can, be that guy for us. The Detroit Red Wings win the 2nd overall pick. St. Louis wins the 1st. And Philadelphia is going to win the 3rd overall pick. So I'm aiming for that St. Louis Blues pick. They've kind of been in the dumpster the last couple of years, and I don't think, one pick is going to save them. Maybe a couple of assets will throw their way. I'm not too sure. And the guy that it's looking like it's going to be this Russian, or I believe that's the Ukraine flag, but I don't know why it wouldn't be the whatever. I'm pretty sure that's Ukraine. Similar to Patrick Kane, he's just going to be an absolute beast. I would love to bring him over. Personally, we can put him on the 3rd line and play him power play. Just let him be creative offensively. I didn't mean for that to happen, but I just want him on my team as a sniper. He probably at this point, when he gets into his prime, he's looking to be the replacement for Brock Besser anyways. He plays left or right, so that's always an option. I'm going for that 1st overall pick. I'm going for it. I'm making it happen. View retired players. Who's it going to be? It's Jonathan Toews still. How the hell is Jonathan Toews still kicking? I might even bring him. I think he's still under contract for another year. Cool stuff. Nick Backstrom makes it a whole lot longer than Ovi. What a career. Hall of Famer, no doubt. Same with Johnny T. Claude Giroux. Just all these players. The league is looking a whole lot different, though. Drew Doughty, baby. Jeff Skinner. Holy, was he still making... Oh, he was still making $9 million. Oh, Buffalo. Oh, what a crap franchise. You'd think the AI would go, oh, maybe we should buy out this contract. Nah. Sorensen. When did we trade him? It must have been one of the first year, 2021, first year. Traded him to Ottawa. Why can't I remember that trade? Honestly can't remember. Did we let him go? No, I think we traded him, but congrats on retirement, you absolute studs. It's Daniel Carr. Funny, you want to hear a funny story about Daniel Carr that I always say on my Twitter? He has me blocked on Twitter for no specific reason, and I love Daniel Carr. He scored on my birthday. I believe it was his first shift, and it was against the Carolina Hurricanes, December 1st, like 2016, 2017, around there. I don't know why he has me blocked on Twitter. Daniel Carr, if you're watching, please unblock me on Twitter. I don't know what I did. Okay, onwards. It's going to be one. I'm in a happy mood. I am in a fantastic mood. There's nothing to be mad about. Which means this offseason is going to give me absolute pain. Marc-Andre Fleury, 620 wins. He was still kicking. He was still playing in the NHL. It's like a backup 26. What a beast. First ballot Hall of Famer. He was closing in on Martin Brodeur. Even though that's still insane. He played to 42, and Martin Brodeur almost has 700 wins. Is it 700? He is like 697, 96. Wow, what a retiree class. You could look at most of these guys and be like, yeah, first ballot. I wouldn't say first ballot. There's not a whole lot of first ballot. Crosby, Ovechkin. Who else? Right now in the NHL? I can't really think of anything. But congratulations on retirement, everybody. I don't care. Enjoy your retirement. We care about moves, and I plan on making moves. This team's going to look not too different, but I want to add some pieces here. I don't care about any of that. We'll get to all that jazz relatively soon. We got to talk to the St. Louis Blues or the Detroit Red Wings. I think St. Louis is going to... if we don't get it done, we don't get it done, and I'm sure there's other assets out there, but St. Louis doesn't want to make that trade. St. Louis, would you want to potentially... if we look at the team... they're pretty talented, so maybe. They don't want to necessarily give it up. I can respect it. But how about... I don't know, we can give you, Novak, definitely a solid piece, Novak for the first, then maybe a goalie. Do you need a goalie, St. Louis? How about I give you, it'd have to be a legit goalie. I'm okay giving up, we did trade assets for you, but he's younger. I'd rather just trade Malik He's on the 1 year. They'd have over 50 players. They do need a goalie. They need a goalie. Yeah, they're just like a young-ish goalie. I'm okay with that. They do want to trade their seconds, though. So that's something. We will take back him. We will take back this player right here. Novak and Malik. I'm not sure. For first overall value, I probably have to give them my first-round pick. And I'll also throw in another prospect. I know we're still probably going to have to pay a tad more because this game hates me. But how about we give you... I will give you... how about... We got to make this fast one. Come on. I'll give you Sparks. Sparks works. Another prospect defenseman, Novak, Malik. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Let's see if St. Louis... I mean, it bolsters them already, right? Just... Come on, don't make a pick. Don't make a pick. And we'll also take back Krug. No, we won't, because he's too much money. Okay, we have 90 seconds, Owen. Can we not blow this? Can we just not? Please? Novak, Malik, a first, and Sparks for that first overall selection. The St. Louis Blues are going to reject it. Dude, I'm not paying more than that. I'm not paying more than that. I'm not. That's not worth it. That's not worth it, St. Louis. You goddamn bums. Okay. Make the selection. St. Louis is going to select... Detroit? They're going to go with Fisher. Who is left on the board? Pretty sure it's that two-way... Yeah, I'm not interested in the two-way forward. Connor Peros keeps 45 goals? Right winger. Playmaking, offensive create. Well, he had 45 goals. Do I take a chance on this pair? But if he's not, I can't. I could. Who's the Philly? Philly. I'll talk to Philly. Let's see. Take a chance on him. He has to be medium elite. At this point, right? I'll give you, you need a goalie, Philadelphia. I'll give you, Malik. Is that, it has to be Kuleshov. It's got to be Kuleshov. I'm okay getting rid of Kuleshov. And then they probably want, Novak seems like a little too much now. You know what? I'll go Harrison. That's a nice guy. He's a nice, you know what I mean. And how about my pick at the end of the round? I'll give you my 31st overall selection. And I'll also throw in... Actually. Well, they probably only need... If I go down here... I'm not giving up Pushkarev. You can screw right off. Philadelphia... would they do that? How about I give them another prospect? You know what? Screw it. Nope, that's a lot. That's a lot. Kuleshov is a medium elite goalie. Philadelphia, let's see if you're going to do it, baby. Let's see. How are you not a good team yet, Philly? How are you not good? Third overall selection? Ooh, we're close. No, we're not. I didn't even read that. Come on, Philly. I can't afford a new... Come on. How about... I'm okay. How about you take a rookie skater? How about Sparks? Huh? God damn it, Philly! You're making this really difficult, boys. Yes, Philly! Thank you! Did we fleece them? We run a Stanley Cup. Let's try to win another one. Ooh, I also gotta take a timeout. I'll call another timeout. Yeah, Philly. Hey, Philly. That's what, the 8th time we've screwed you in this franchise mode? Seems like your own fault. You agreed to it. We did give you a lot, and we're going for that player if he's not medium elite, I lost the trade completely. But those were assets we were going to have to move on from anyways, so I'm not too upset with what we gave. I think it was... we probably could have given them like a tad... Whoa, who went to medium top 4? Who the hell was it? Merkley went to medium top 4. Merkley. That is not what I like to see, Merkley. I hope you know that. Okay, let's check around the league, see what's potentially out there. I might make a... I mean, I'm probably going to make a big trade. We have too many goddamn assets. We have so many. We have so many, which is a great problem to have. I recommend it. I'd rather have too many assets and instead of not enough. Right? That makes sense. Nope. Just, is there... I want there to be an absolute stud out here, and it's not Seth Jones. Nope. No siree. God, he's making a lot of money. Damn. Detroit, what are you doing? Nothing from Florida. Half Florida. Ha! Sorry. That's kind of mean. But it's so funny. It's so funny. Nothing from New Jersey. Are we just going to have to make trades? Ooh, who are you? 21 overall. Barlow, subscriber created player, I believe. Yep. David Barlow. Stud. Anything out here on the block? Nothing. Really? You're not going to give me something insane at the draft? So we win the Stanley Cup and our luck is out the window. Is that what you're telling me? Kubalik? Vegas, you can screw right off. Not okay, so we're just going to have to wait. We're going to have to wait. We're still going to have to move around cap, but I'm not worried. We're good. We won a Stanley Cup. I am great. Now we're going to have to pick. It's not Leonard Lowe. He's so good though. I would rather go for Peros. He seems like the more he had 45 freaking goals. You don't just score that without being able to score goals. But it says he's shot utilization is a weakness. Offensive magic. I'm going with Connor Peros. Connor Peros. Welcome to the San Jose Sharks. I'm pretty damn happy with that. I don't think he's going to be necessarily ready this coming season, but that's a fantastic prospect to have dwelling down there. Send him to the I think it was in the OHL. Where were you? You were in the W. You were in the O. Yeah. So, how's his shot? His shot's not bad. He just has a couple years left to grow. I love that. For what we moved out and what we got, I am very much happy. But how about Lowe? I don't think there's going to be any higher overalls than what we've seen already picked. Krejci went to New York. Is it going to be Lowe? Low, 78 overall. I'm still happy with what I'd rather have the more offensive-minded guy coming into the top 6 relatively soon, with cap being a problem. Okay. Hennessy. Woo! Yeah, you're drinking something there, Edmonton. Jeez Louise. Okay. Pittsburgh. Anything crazy left in the top? Wow, this has been a crappy... Ooh, what is going on here? What's next? Hamill? Cesar Hamill. Similar to Marian Gaborik. Prime Marian Gaborik? Stud. Absolute stud. But, I mean, the next guy I'm looking at... Aegon? Ooh, what a name. There are some sick names out here. I want to say it's around 71-ish. Muller. Ooh. Ooh, 4-year ETA. No, never mind. We're not going to be doing this franchise mode 4 years from now. Ooh, we got a gem. Don't ever trust the gems, though. They're never right, ever. I would love if the scouts were right about something ever. Ever. 71 is the next guy. There's a lot of top 6s here. I could add them if I go out of my way, but if they follow us, they follow us. I'm not going to go and try to hoard all the medium top 6s. Here it is. It is Keaton Dumba going around 79, which is the third round. That's the third round. Okay, Keaton Dumba. Next pick we have is at 56. I'm going to go ahead and sim to 56. We'll pick where the chips lie. Did we miss out on anything in the first round? Some solid picks. Sort of dies off. Not a great first round this year. I'm glad we didn't hoard picks. This is a good year to be great. Some great selections in the second round. Ooh, first goal. Ooh. Oh, absolutely makes perfect sense for New York. Grummet Morris? George Grummet Morris. I hope he's an absolute beast for you. Oh, I love him. I love him already. So with our second selection of the draft, 25th overall in the second round, we can go anything here. Do we go another right winger? Do we not that? Hamill? Is that another Hamill? Fragapane. I think. I mean, are there any top sixes? I mean, do we just move back? Okay, when's our next selection? Our next selection is 62, which that's perfect, right? I mean, screw it. First, I'm going to go call timeout. We got to take our time here. Might as well. Let me go find trade. I'm not sure if there's going to be anything out here necessarily for the guys that I'm trying to get rid of. One of them being Dallas Rita. If I can bring him back cheap, I might. But I would also love to get Pushkarev in my top 9. A second round pick is what you're giving up for an 87. Just think. Hello, Florida. 64? Nah. He won't turn out to be anything special. Nope. Don't even. So there's no trades to be made. Let's go ahead. Just take her. Let's take a shot in the dark. Our scouts didn't do a great job this year, but I wasn't micromanaging it too much. I should have, but I didn't. Okay. Take a shot in the dark. 6'5", Casey Fragapane. Yes, sir. He's 6'5". Awful pick in the second round. But we really don't need these long-term projects since, NHL 22 is not very far away. Pick 62. Let's go get that Cesar Hernandez. No, not Cesar Hernandez. Hernandez? Why did I say Cesar? Because I was looking at another Cesar. Right. Nylander, Ludwig Nylander. Ooh. 6'5". Oh, I gotta get the big boys. Next pick is 88. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick this low elite. Dumba. Welcome to the Stanley Cup winning San Jose Sharks. He might not be a low elite, though. I didn't even realize that. Well, do we take a shot? Screw it. If he's not great, he's not great. He's not going to be great. That was... Ooh, probably our worst draft of this franchise mode, but I don't care. I'm on cloud 9, baby. We won the Stanley Cup. You can't be mad at me. You should have gotten for this play. It hasn't been a great draft. In my defense, I really haven't missed out on anything great. It's been I think it's been a pretty bad draft. Ooh, we gotta go goalie. Ooh, Bullbrook. Oh, he's only 6'1". If he was 6'6", 392 pounds. Good old Canadian kid. We'll go with the goalie because goalies are voodoo, right? I'll go with the 18-year-old. Damn it. That's not bad in the third round. 93rd overall selection. Bobrovsky. Is that the other goalie we were looking at? Do I go the other goalie? Nazarov? Be good. Come on, all I need is one medium elite in the later rounds and everything is Gucci. Fringe. It's just been a crap draft. There's not a whole lot more to say. I don't think I've missed out on anything crazy. There was a medium Weston. Yeah, there was no way I would have known. And he's an overager. Stats are pretty good, but just a trade asset at this point. It doesn't look like we're going to find anything good. But we do have some late round picks. That's kind of cool. We will go 5'11", 6'5". I don't know why I'm looking at. I don't know why I'm so intrigued with the big meaty boys. Don't say it like that, Owen. Jeez Louise. Bjorn Kaufman. Welcome to San Jose, baby. A lot of low potentials, which never turn into anything great. Take something off the board. Let's go Do we go Nugent Hopkins, 6'4"? Oh, they're all tall. They're all tall. Grinder, 6'2". Ed Nielsen. Come on. That's a W in the 4th round of medium top 6 Grinder. He's only 6'2". That's still pretty tall. He's just gonna be a monster. He's gonna he's gonna hurt you. Yeah, baby. Yeah, we hit on one of them, boys. Pick 155. I mean, did we really miss anything? A couple solid picks here or there. Goalies have been okay. Not a whole... You usually get more than this in the... Richmond's not bad. Solid goalie in Sidor. Ooh. Tham? Zachary Tham? Or Vili Gartien? Gartien. 6'5", right-handed defenseman out of... I didn't even check where he was from. We got so many picks this draft. Let it be over. I could go with my assistant GM, but I'd rather just do it myself. Sergei Vishnevsky. 5'9". Okay, let me look at the stats. If I see some crazy stats... Anthony Stahl. Nope. God, Owen Walker. Sexsmith. Not bad. Pablo Romano. Welcome to San Jose. Be a beast. He's okay. The backup goalie in the 6th round isn't bad. I don't think it's bad. Paddock. Nice. Okay, anything later? Goalie? Cesar. Another Cesar. I knew it. The gods have bestowed you upon me. Come on, be good. 2 backup goalies in this. They'll never, ever make my AHL lineup, but that's still, like, not bad for the... Compared to our all the other teams, I feel like we're getting relatively above average players for this draft. And the last selection, let's make it count. Ooh, Berard. Not Bedard. Close. Lundqvist. He is Swedish. Ooh, yeah, Swedish. Don't ever trust the Swedish in a horror film. That's all I'll say, kids. Do we go a goalie? Let's go. Who's the next best goalie? Is it him? Ooh, Timo Kiloma. Welcome to San Jose. The backup goalie. 3 backup goalies in a row. So many gosh darn selections. And we're 37 minutes into today's episode. You love to see it. Sidney Crosby, I got to re-sign. I won't worry about this very second. Same with scouts. Nah, I don't even care. So, Dallas Rita is still somebody. We got $17 million. The cap went up actually a decent amount. It's basically $100 million for cap in total, which is relatively, compared to year one, that's fantastic. Radzika doesn't want to come back. If you don't want to be on this team, get out. Oh no, Nikita Russian name. He doesn't want to be here, even as a depth piece. He's not worth it, boys. We got a couple defensemen coming up. He was good, but the moment he was out of the lineup for the playoffs, we won. So, explain that to me. Scientists, huh? That's what I thought. Let's give him these contracts. AHL, let's fill it up. Vendor Sumpel. Come on, boys. Make my job easy. I feel like this offseason hasn't been easy so far. Chimlevsky, you're still here. Oh, poor guy. Our team's too talented, though. So damn talented. Korolev will give a contract to. He's low elite. Might as well. Milosh we'll also give a contract to. RFA-wise, we'll let go of this dude. There's something in my eye. Okay, we're good. Holy moly, I'm okay. Novak. Still a trade chip, but that trade, I really haven't found it just yet, which sucks because he would be such a fantastic piece, and I tried to move him, but it didn't necessarily work. So I'll qualify Novak, because if anybody offers him a deal, it's not going to be very expensive, and then we can retain him for another year, and we Gucci. I gotta stop using the word Gucci, though. Whoa, there's our bottom. Thank you for making it. Well, I mean, we can sign him that deal and still, because if we let him go to free agency and somebody offers him 3, that's only compensation of, like, it won't even be a first round selection, I don't think, at 3.4. It'll be like a second and a third. So it's I would say value-wise, I should just give him the 3-year deal. I'll give you 3 years at 3.2, but I might even trade him after I sign him to that deal. Okay, Peros, we're going to let him chill in the OHL. This dude right here, he's playing in Europe. Let's go ahead and give him that deal for the AHL. Kaufman, Fragapane. Ooh, you are playing in Europe. I'm going to let you play in Europe 1 more year. You're a trade asset, basically, but all these players can stay unsigned. Goalie-wise, that's a real big question. I hope there's just a cool goalie out there in free agency. We will qualify you, and we will also qualify you. Now, how much does Naronin want? He wants 1 year at 4. That's a pretty good deal. I don't feel like giving it to him. I'm going to wait him out. Same with Malik. I mean, it'd be a pretty good 1-2 punch. I would just love to bring in an older goalie, like a 32-year-old who's like maybe an 86, so I can run him as my starter, maybe get rid of Malik, keep Naronin, bet on the young guy. I'd rather go that route. But for the AHL, we got Christensen as our starter. We'll let go of these fringe starters because we don't even need them. And our backup in the AHL, let's go ahead and give it to Fowler, who's... he'll be how old? He was really good with Niagara. So let's give it to Nazarov. Might as well for the AHL. Cool. We can always bring in Fowler if I just want to make sure he's old enough. Might as well not sign him to a contract right away. Everybody, please do me a favor. Make this easy. I don't want to come back and sign any more contracts. Milosh, some of you are not going to want to come back, and I can understand that. Dallas Rita is going to reject the deal. Just sign the contract, everyone. Make my job easy. Milosh doesn't want to come back, so you won't. Same with Chimlevsky. Don't come back. Don't ever call me ever again. Roenick, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Dallas Rita, we will also qualify you. Yeah, we'll qualify you. That's A-okay in my books. But I could also get him for really cheap. Really, really, really cheap. But I won't, because I want to see what's out there in free agency. Goalies are good. Goalies are good. I mean, a lot of RFAs, which is a good problem to have if you're smart. Roenick wants 5 years at just under 6. Last time I checked, he wanted 4, just above 6, less than his last contract. He's still a serviceable guy. I looked towards this coming free agency with the upcoming free agent screen, and there aren't a whole lot great defensemen out there that might be out there. All on that might. But I would rather negotiate with him. I mean, I'd rather negotiate with him here. That's a really cheap contract. And Roenick has been a really serviceable guy for us. I can always trade him away. I would rather give him 2 years. I'll give him 3 just because he won us a championship. But I'll give him 5.9. You gonna sign that deal, Roenick? Do you want to stay on to this championship team? He's going to sign that deal. Welcome back for 3 more years. Easy contract to trade away, and we will talk to our RFAs when we get to the free agency period. We gotta check Sidney Crosby, who has another Stanley Cup. What a beast! You want to stay our assistant? You want to be associate? That's not gonna work for me, bud. That's not here. But we can always bring it back. I know how it works. I don't know how I didn't figure that out last off season, where you just, let him go, and then, sign or demote Joe Thornton to assistant coach in the AHL, and then sign Crosby to whatever he wants as associate coach, and then just flip-floppity, and it works. It just works. It just works. Let's move to free agency. We don't got to worry about Sidney Crosby this very second, but we did finally get Joe Thornton that Stanley Cup, which feels really, really cool. Sidney Crosby doesn't want to be in that role. We'll get him back. I'm not really worried about it. Don't worry about it. We'll get Crosby back. Same with scouts and all that. I'll do that off screen. Let's see who is the big fish in 2027. I'm excited. Oh, baby. Kim Gortz, who I promised I was going to look at a while ago, and then we just forgot. He's an RFA. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for Kim Gortz. I feel so bad for him. How have you done in the last couple of seasons? So we trade you here. Ooh, 64 points and 89 a career high. Good for him. And we know he's a talented player. He's a beast. He was our first ever pick too. That's why it was so difficult. Ooh, okay. I gotta. Oh, whoa. Oh. So we could add Charlie McAvoy. That's pretty cool. I think we could do that. Let's look at forwards first. Artemi Panarin would be... Okay, we could put Artemi Panarin on a second line. Ooh. Hold your horses. Artemi Panarin sniper on the second line. Go balls to the wall, Artemi Panarin. Or do we just go with the safe bet, which is the defenseman who won't be a liability and won't mess with chemistry in our top six? Steven Stamkos is still playing, even though he's faced like a gajillion injuries. Tyler Seguin is... Can you imagine Tyler Seguin being 35 years old? He feels forever 21. You know what I mean? Is that a movie? It might be a movie. I don't know. Dallas Rita chilling down here. We will worry about him when we get to him. Any depth pieces? I mean, Taylor Hall. If we were to get somebody in our bottom six, it would have to be that third line right winger spot if it's not Dallas Rita, and we go out and make a trade somewhere else, like a Kirill Marchenko, or we put Pushkarev in his spot, maybe a fourth line center. I mean, a fourth line center like McLeod? I can't speak, my bad. There's a lot of options out here, actually. Like a surprising amount of good players who could fit on this team for sure. And if you see anything, let me know. Evander Kane, still playing. Why does that surprise me? Because of his gambling problem, that's why. Ooh, that's my bad. Don't joke about gambling, kids. It's a real, addiction's real. So seek help. The first step to fixing your problem is admitting you have one. And my problem is loving hockey too much and buying these ridiculous games, which never give me any happiness unless I upload it to YouTube. But let's not get cynical. Defense. I mean, we could go and get another 90 overall defender. Say screw it. We're in year 7, almost year 8. I mean, you sign him to like 10 mil. There's only a couple of teams on his... Boston's wanting him, but they probably don't have a lot of cap space. We still got to get a goalie. We could go with maybe a Gavrikov, who's also another solid... I would just like to add another defenseman, because I'm not too sure on our young kids just yet. There's a couple depth options, but how about that goalie? We might as well just go with Naronin. I mean, our goalies... We could... Do we get a guy who just won the Wheelam M. Jennings? Vitek Venton. No, you can screw right off. That's mean. That's so mean. But goalies are the bane of my existence. The bane of my existence. But I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments down below. You guys want me to go out and get an Artemi Panarin and say, screw it? Do you guys want me to just trade away our goalies? Maybe go get another cheap goalie somewhere else and bring on a defenseman, something like that? Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being here for that Stanley Cup. If you haven't watched it already, what are you doing? Go watch it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this one, please leave a like, leave a comment, share this with people who you think may enjoy this sort of thing. I will see you in the Year 7 free agency. Ciao.